Good morning, and welcome to day 21 of fasting from wrong thoughts and wrong food. I am Kevin Lewis. Welcome, Teresa. Nice to see you. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Welcome to the call, to today's Winning Wednesday call. Hi, Sonia. Welcome to the call, or should I say, the broadcast. Happy Wednesday to everybody. It's hump day. For those of you that are still punching the clock or have to get there, today is the middle of the week. So it is hump day. Hey, Tamara, how are you? Welcome to the webcast. My name is Kevin Lewis. If you don't know, please click share this link with your friends and family. We're going to have some exciting information to share with you today. So hold on to your seatbelt. Hey, Lady Pat, how are you? Hi, Denise, how are you? Denise, my classmate. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to have some really powerful information to share with you today. This is not going to be a very, very fun call, but it's going to be a very direct call. And those of you who know me, you know that I'm passionate about what I talk about, and that is why we should eat correctly and give our bodies a chance to heal itself, and so that we can be and do all the things that God has called us to do and be in this life. Okay, so I'm going to share some information with you, and I promise you it's going to be some powerful information, some things that you can take actually and apply to your lives and actually start to get some results. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. It's 6:02, and time is of the essence. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And here we go. So today's topic is why we should detox our bodies, right? Because for all the wonderful advancements that man has made, many of those advancements have actually come at a very expensive price, right? Disease and in some cases premature death. Now, I am a classic middle child, and as such, I have always questioned why things were the way they were. So when I came to the point where I started to question, how food is made and is it natural for me, it kind of just fit my personality. So all of us aren't made like that. So that's my personality and many of your personality. But if you aren't, God made us all different, right? So I can then share my passion because I am an information junkie, right? So when I learn something new, I have to share it. And remember, sharing is caring. So like I said, what I'm about to share with you may shock some of you, it may anger some of you, but hopefully it provokes you to take action. You see, our society, foolishly prides itself on eating a high protein, meat-based diet, right? We gouge in excessive consumption of dairy products, refined grains that are rich in gluten that literally converts into glue in our colon. Starchy foods that actually stiffen our bodies, refined sugars that literally corrodes your brain. Now, did you know that salt is really crude oil? It's a petroleum extract. And we just love to eat our genetically modified fruits and vegetables that are laced with pesticides and herbicides like Roundup. Now, just think about this for a second. We use Roundup in our lawns to kill weeds. And Roundup is one of the most pervasively used herbicides. And it's just gotten more and stronger and stronger and stronger. And so to control the weeds and the crops, our farmers or these commercial farmers, they use it by the tons. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever tried to read some of the so-called ingredients used in some of your favorite foods? Flavor enhancers, preservatives, Coloring agents such as MSG. That's what accent primarily is, salt and MSG, right? Did you know they cause severe headaches? Aspartame and saccharin are actually cancer-causing agents. We have all sorts of dyes, the blue, green, yellow, and the red lake dyes. Those all derive from petroleum, oil, propylene, glycol, right? It's actually used in cars as antifreeze solutions. What about aluminum? Did you know that aluminum has already been linked to the causes of Alzheimer's disease? Yes, that's right. It's not just hereditary like we've been told and taught. Many of the things that we're suffering from, our friends, family, and loved ones are suffering from, is a direct outgrowth or a direct result of having all these things placed into our bodies unknowingly, because we trust the people that allow this stuff into our communities and into our society. Did you know that many of these ingredients are actually banned or outlawed in other countries? I mean, some of the countries that we frown upon, like Russia and China, they don't allow many of the chemicals to be placed in their foods. But here in the United States, the home of the land, the home of the free, the home of the brave, you have to ask yourself why. But you know what? I'm not going to get on some political rant this morning. That's not what this call is about. But I am going to talk about your beverages. What is your favorite beverage? Did you know that soda has a pH of 2, making it one of the most acidic chemicals that you can place in your body? It kills the kidneys and also is high in phosphoric acid and the content that eats up your bone, which results in osteoporosis, especially in women. Coffee also is very acid forming, causes cancer of the esophagus, kills the central nervous system. Milk and milk-based beverages, which are again very acidic, therefore they cause mucus in your body. And that just places so many synthetic female hormones into the body, causing a host of reproductive areas, cancers, and especially in women. But let's not forget about alcohol. These beverages are also very acidic and processed with harmful chemicals such as ether, which is like sleeping gas, and methanol, which converts into our bodies, my body and your body, as embalming fluid. Formaldehyde, that's right. Even processed fruit and veggie juices are extremely high in sugar. And what the heck is Kool-Aid? Well, you probably don't drink Kool-Aid right now, but you may feed it to your kids. I know we used to drink it by the gallons at our house when we were raising our kids, right? My kids were great Kool-Aid makers. We taught them well. Actually, we taught them wrong. Now, I told you this is going to be a rough morning, right? But trust me, if you stick to me to the end of this, there is some good news, okay? As a matter of fact, I already have a gift for you. Don't forget before you leave here that in the link, in the introduction on Facebook there, I placed a link where you can actually get a copy of our guide to help you get ready to detox your body. Do you actually know what you put in your body? Every day, right? We consume all this stuff, but do you know what you're putting on your body? The lotions, the creams, the potions, right? The hygiene products that are made with cancer-causing chemical ingredients. Wow. And we just do it because we've been taught to do it. Like, did you know that one of the worst things that most of us do every day, we take our Right Guard or our Dove, whatever that antiperspirant is of your choice, right? We take that stuff and we rub it in our bodies, not realizing it's loaded with aluminum. That's right. And aluminum blocks our lymphatic glands, right? It blocks it up and it prevents the flow of blood and It also stops us from sweating, which is natural, right? Our bodies have to excrete the poisons. That's what sweat is doing. But we stop it because of odor. But there are some safe ways and some safe products that we can use that don't have these harmful chemicals. And we're going to talk about that. What about good old fluoride? You know, that's the main ingredient in most toothpaste, and it's also the main ingredient in rat poison. Right? And we just use it and not even think twice of what it's actually doing to our bodies. There's antiperspirants, again, underarm antiperspirants are directly attributed to female breast cancer, right? Because women also wear these tight bras and it prevents circulation in the breast area. And let's not forget, you know, our modern technology like microwaves, right? We radiate our food so that we can have it hot fast. We use our cell phones. We put them to our heads. I think most people now understand that they need to have at least like a cord or something, so you don't have the thing directly to your head, because the radioactive waves also have been known to cause cancer. Last but certainly not least, one of the largest and most profitable industries, and if you guys have ever heard me talk, you know I talk about it all the time. This industry kills more than 700,000 people a year. It's the pharmaceutical drug industry. For all the pills and lotions and potions that we think help us, and some of them do serve a purpose, don't get me wrong, but the overuse of them, the overselling of them. You know, there's an opioid addiction in this country. That's not by accident. It's not by accident, right? We turn on our TVs and we're inundated all day and all night with commercials telling us that we're sick and we need this pill and that pill, and people are going to the doctors telling the doctor, self-diagnosing, right, what's wrong with them, never understanding that maybe it might be coming from what we're eating and what we're ingesting and what we're putting on our bodies. So we have a responsibility to study, not just the Word of God, but just to study to understand how and what controls and how this body that we've been entrusted with actually operates. No one gave us a manual, right? Were you given a manual? No. But guess what? The most precious gift that we've all been given is our body. And yes, that includes your brain, right? Again, but we haven't been given a manual to operate it or even know how to maintain it. No, most of us don't. Most of us actually have been subconsciously taught that we are not our bodies. Think about that. Now, we believe in the spiritual side of things, and that's fine. It has its absolute place. But we're talking about spirit, soul, and body on this call and on this line, right? So we can't just disregard the physical body altogether. When we do that, we're basically telling God that he made a mistake by giving us his body and bringing us in this earth. The truth is, right, God did not make a mistake. We just have not been taught how to operate and take care of this thing that God has given to us and trusted us with, which is this holy temple, right? So it has already been proven, you know, psychologically, that if you can devalue something, right, then you actually give a person the right then to abuse it. If we devalue our bodies, we are subconsciously giving ourselves the right to abuse it. So I encourage you to love your body as yourself. Protect it. Care for it. Learn about it. Clean it inside and out. Right. So the today's topic is why we should detox our bodies. Now, if you heard all of that stuff that I just rattled off, I mean, it's obvious why we should detox our bodies, because when we detox our bodies, we open up the door to healing and rejuvenation. In other words, you're actually turning back the hands of time on aging and degeneration. Ideally, we as humans should reach and live a life longevity of at least 120 years. However, most of us will be happy just to reach 65. That's strange, that's the federal retirement age. So, detoxifying our bodies answers our body's prayer for us to give it an internal shower, a tune-up. Now, we're conscious about cleaning the external body, but not the internal body. So detoxifying your body helps to eliminate toxic waste that accumulates. It gets rid of mucus, parasites, worms. Yeah, you have all that stuff in you if you don't detox, especially if you're eating a lot of meat. That's right. But a good detox will help expel those things from your body because they steal what little nutrition we actually get in our bodies from the poisonous foods that we ingest. Helps to get rid of excess fat, fluid buildup, right? Old and hardened fecal matter that build up in our intestines. Man, let me tell you, it's time that we take control and take care of this body and learn how to do it the right way. If this has made any kind of sense to you, then start to prepare yourself to join us on a 10-day green smoothie detox, starting March 5th and going to March 15th. Now, this type of fast is a challenge, especially if you've never done it before. But like I said earlier, get a copy of our free guide, Detox Your Body, Detox Your Life. The link is right there on the page. This will actually help you prepare for the green smoothie detox. Now, of course, we have to make this disclaimer that we are not doctors. We don't represent ourselves to be medical doctors. So please consult with your primary care provider before undertaking any sudden changes in your eating or medications or physical activity or any of your physical regimens. The information that we're providing is for education and for enlightenment and for you then to take a deeper dive to show yourself approved. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, my name is Kevin Lewis. I am so very pleased to have you join us today, and we're going to bring you more information tomorrow. We're going to empower you so that you can take dominion over the thing that God has given you, which is your precious temple, in where the Holy Spirit actually dwells. That's where he dwells. So when you enter into the building called the house of God, guess what? You're bringing God with you. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. This is Winning Wednesday. And until tomorrow, stay blessed. Bye now.